Thank you for that. And finally, Richard Heilton. Mr. Heilton. Welcome, sir. I understand that you have quite a lengthy presentation that you're allowing us to put on the record, but you've got 3 minutes at the lecture.
Yeah, and it's Richard Hilton, just like the hotel, but it's little Y. I'm here to rebut the presentation of vehicle stop data made by the San Diego Police Department on February 25th of this year. First of all, it was not responsive to the charge that it was given by this committee. Moreover, this committee was misled. Chief Zimmerman claimed, and this is a quote, "Previous academic studies were inconclusive in their findings largely because researchers were unable to accurately define the demographic composition of the San Diego driving population." As stated, the researchers in the 2001 report stated, "It cannot be determined with any confidence whether the data indicates any systematic pattern of bias in vehicle stops or searches." Chief Zimmerman should have completed the quote. The quote was, "Unfortunately, it cannot be determined with any confidence, etc., etc., because in 2001, the representativeness of the data severely limits the confidence that can be placed in the findings and conclusions." In other words, the data towards the end of 2001 was severely impacted by a failure to collect it, and that was the reason why there was no confidence that could be placed. What the outside experts concluded was that there was a significant disparity between the way certain people were treated and how blacks and Hispanics were treated. So there was a finding of disparate impact. That was not mentioned by the chief. So you were misled as to what the findings were. Now, with respect to the last two reports, again, this committee was misled. The charge to the department was basically this: our constituents have complained not only to you but to us that they have been stopped without good reason. They have been asked questions that are normally directed at suspects. They have been asked about their parole or probation status, and they left the encounter unticketed. San Diego's data that was present and that should have been presented before this committee was sufficient to answer those questions. Those were the questions that this committee asked of them, and they came in and spoke about the things.
Thank you very much. I was going to save this for my for committee comment, but the mayor has given us $50,000 to do that data card study. Graduate students at San Diego State will be embarking on that soon, and we should have some results back, a current study back, in October to present to this committee.
May I have a comment on that?
No, this isn't agendized, so because of the Brown Act, we can't engage in a conversation about it. But I just want you to be aware
I want
in
you to be aware that has already been done by the San Diego State University, and they have made findings known.
Well, okay. Thank you for your comments, but please know that San Diego State will be conducting a comprehensive survey of all the data cards that have been collected so far, and we'll get a report back, an initial report back in October. I want to thank the mayor for his generous support and our chief, Shelley Zimmerman, for bringing this matter forward and your leadership on this issue. With that, if we have comments from any members of our committee, nothing there. I will just add, there's a lot of tittering out there in the community about my announcement that I will not be seeking another term.